Mark.
So a lot of people ask me, how do you write a story that's original? You know, characters, worlds, story, because there's so many movies, so many series that's already been, made, and it just seems like most of them are so similar to each other to the point where it's like you fear that if you write a story, it would be already done. But the thing I always tell people is that watch movies. Watch as much movies and TV series as you can. I mean, even read stories if possible. And you just pay attention to the main character. You pay attention to the character's choices and most importantly, the path that he or she takes in the story. So it could be a story of, like, let's say rescuing the princess, right? The hero takes this certain path and he ends up going through all these obstacles and challenges and meeting these certain characters to where now he uses all that he's learned, to save the day. And that's the results that they got in that movie. Now, the one thing that a lot of people tend to not ask is, what about that other road, that road untaken? What if he or she had gone down that path, to go and try and save the princess? What would have happened? What obstacles would have been in that way? What challenges, what other characters would he or she have met in order to make it to the end? So that's where you as the writer have to be very creative and just start adding these obstacles. And it could be the complete opposite of what the other characters taken. And that's what happens when you put these different obstacles in there. That's when you start to notice that your character starts reacting differently because of all these different challenges, these different obstacles or characters that he meets. And who knows, he might not even not save the day, because let's say he comes across these characters that ended up like betraying him and treating him like crap, and now he just thought, why am I even gonna bother saving the world? Whereas like the other story, he feels like he needed to save the world, given like how all these other characters are depending on him to not only rescue the princess but also rescue everybody. But like I said, that road untaken, what would the outcome would have been for the hero had he gone that way? A good example is a screenplay that I wrote called The Deal, and then there's a movie called Bedazzled. So Bedazzled is the story of how a desperate man who really loves this woman makes a deal with the devil for 7 wishes. And with those 7 wishes, he can use those wishes to try and make this woman, love him. But the only thing is that he would have to give the devil his soul once he uses all 7 of his wishes. Now, throughout the whole entire wishing process, like, the devil screws him over and getting him closer and closer to losing his soul. Now, with my story, The Deal, now a desperate man is looking to win the heart of this woman that he's madly in love with. And so the devil gives him the same offer: for your soul I will help you make this woman fall in love with you. But the catch is this, though: the man agrees to do it only under one condition, is that there's no magic or no powers involved, meaning the devil has to help him win this woman's heart. But then we come to learn is that the devil, without his powers, is an absolute loser. So now, in my version, is that what if? It's like, now, what if the devil is the one that got screwed this time? So now he's made a fool of, and now he has to learn how to pick up women to help this guy. Now you see how I've taken that road untaken. What if the devil is the one that ends up getting screwed? Whereas, like in Bedazzled, the guy that is desperately in love with this woman is the one that's getting screwed. It's like, it's a whole different adventure. And you'll notice that similar characters start to change as they go down that path or that road untaken. So take that road and take a chance and have fun with it.